Hi, Steve. First, thank you for this opportunity to apply for a scholarship. My name is Luke, and I'm reaching out to you from Chicago, Illinois. And my aspiration is to pursue a dual degree program in law and divinity. And this aspiration stems from my desire to serve and accompany folks on the margins or people who otherwise might not have the access to a lawyer. And I believe it would be a real privilege to represent and to serve someone in a very critical moment of their life. I graduated in college in 2016, very much inspired by the lions of the civil rights movements unfolding across this country in the 1960s. A particular Cesar Chavez quote really continues to ring true, but especially at that time upon graduation, of the end of all education should surely be service to others. And I brought that ethos into my first year out of college as I was a Jesuit volunteer and served in Kansas City, Missouri, working for a small nonprofit that accompanies and empowers mostly Mexican migrant farm working families in rural western Missouri. It was a real privilege to have that opportunity, and I stayed with the organization for 2 years, leading a youth empowerment group for migrant farm working teenagers. And very broadly, it was an experience that really transformed my outlook and perspective around social injustice, and also birthed in me a growing interest in thinking further about law school. And so last year, I moved back to Chicago, the city that I'm from, and started up work as a paralegal at Legal Assistance Foundation, which is another organization that assists people who otherwise might not have access to a lawyer or an advocate. And I continue to work at Legal Assistance Foundation's Migrant Project. And learning more about some of the laws and protections that are afforded to workers, or really, and sadly, the lack thereof. But I believe that I would bring these experiences into a law school setting with the ultimate goal of graduating and pursuing public interest work and continuing to be an advocate on behalf of those who otherwise might not have the access to legal services. So thanks so much for considering my application for a scholarship.